Hey there, my name is Jonathan and this is how I see it. Today I will be discussing something I consider disturbing, something I had found out that is happening to my generation, especially the ladies, and this is the essence of this video. This video is basically just to bring solution in that aspect. If you just joining me, if this is your first time of listening or watching this video, watching my video, please do well to subscribe to the channel, do well to like, comment, and also share. Going straight to the discussion, I discovered in recent time that many ladies are finding it hard to settle down. The issue of settling down. Recent statistics made me to understand that for every man there are three ladies. For every man there are three ladies, and this is not so good. The demand and supply factor, meaning that if there are three ladies for every man, it means that the negotiation power goes to the hands of the men. Now, in bid for the ladies to find a man or to be found by a man, different ladies are coming up with different tactics, different schemes. Schemes such as nudity. Some ladies even go to the extent of asking men out these days. This is what we see even in Nigeria. Some even go to the extent of doing what we call kayamata. This is whereby they use jazz just to get the attention of a man. Jazz. Some go to work on their body. Probably breast, enlargement, and all. And you saw that all these ladies find themselves doing is just to have a competitive advantage, seeing that the married or the marital market is it's a competitive one. So every woman wants to ensure that she has a competitive advantage, and in bid to have a competitive advantage, they go about it this way: nudity, tantrums on the social media platforms, and a whole lot going on, and it's quite troubling. And this is why I said let me discuss with the ladies now how to be found. Right? You want to settle down, you want to get married. There is a way to go about it. You don't have to be naked on social media. You don't have to do jazz. You don't have to go for breast enlargement. You don't have to do so many things ladies do these days in order to just find a man. Some even offer sex, the gift of sex in relationship just to keep a man. And it's quite troubling, and this is the essence of this video. So when I get back, I would give you ladies the solutions I believe you need to finding a man, or better still, the solutions I believe you need to be found by your man. Okay, welcome back. Now, having discussed the problems that we're facing in the society, or ladies are facing in the society, it is pertinent I give you ladies the solutions now. Without beating around the bush, there are three solutions I believe you need, or three steps, or three things I think and I know you need to do to be found as a lady. The first thing you need to do to be found as a lady is you need to become a wife. You see, you must understand that ladies are in high supply in these days and time. Right? We have so many ladies who wants to get married. Right? A whole lot of them wants to get married. But amongst these ladies, I discovered that very few of them are truly wife materials. Right? And so if you want to be found, the easiest way to go about it is being a wife. We have many women outside, but we have very few wives outside. Out of the 3 or 4 or 5 ladies that want to get married, scarcely will you even see one who is actually a wife material. Now, and the Bible says clearly, says, he who finds a wife has found a great thing, has found a good thing, and obtained favor, right? And so it takes a wife to be found. And one of the advantage you have as a wife is this: you have the negotiation power. As a woman, if you are not yet a wife, you are under the beck and call of the man. That is where you see ladies begging men, you see ladies doing all things just to keep their man. But once you become a wife, you have the negotiation power, the power to say yes or no it then comes to your hand as a woman. So one way to be found as a woman is to ensure that you become a wife. Having established this truth, the second thing I believe that you need to be found as a woman is what I call positioning. Okay. When it comes to positioning, I think this is where many ladies also have issues, right? They don't know how to position themselves. As a woman, it is not your duty to go about searching for the man. It is not your duty. It is not even scriptural, right? What is expected of you as a woman is to position yourself to be found. But how then do you position yourself? Now, there are two forms of positioning you must master as a woman if you want to be found. The first one is what we call association positioning. Now, as a woman, you must learn to position yourself in the right association. Never be in an association of men or in company with men who does not look like the man you want to settle down with. The easiest way to find a man to get married to is by ensuring that you keep association with a kind of man or the kind of men that you want to settle down with. So you must master association positioning. Then the second kind of positioning you also need to master is what we call environmental positioning. It is essential you learn environmental positioning. Now, association position talks about the kind of people you hang out with. Environmental position talks about the kind of places you find yourself. For every kind of place, the place you find yourself defines the kind of people you find there, right? It's to go out when you say this certain state, certain tribes, certain kind of people, this is the way they behave, So for every environment, there are kind of people you find there. On the mainland, on the island, even here in Lagos, there are different kind of people you find. So it is then therefore your duty as a woman to ensure that you are well positioned environmentally. Environment does not just talk about place, talk about where you visit. Now, you can't want to marry a man who knows God so well and you visit club often and expect to find that kind of man, right? So the kind of man you want to settle down with has a whole lot to the place you find yourself, the environment and the company you keep. Lastly, how to be found. Now, I need you to understand that one major attribute beyond all I've just mentioned that you need to be found is what I call the favor of God. Now, this is where ladies get it wrong. Ladies, you need to understand that marriage is not a reward. Marriage is not a reward for keeping yourself as a virgin. Marriage is not a reward for you being a Christian. No, marriage is not a reward for you being a good girl all your life. Now, don't get me wrong, it is okay to be a good girl all your life. It is okay to be a virgin and all those things. Trust me, I support it and I promote it. But you need to understand that marriage only happens by the favor of God. You therefore need to understand that as a Christian, being a Christian is not a reward to getting married, right? Because you are a Christian. It goes beyond that, right? So one of the things you need to understand that being found, as a woman, comes by the favor of God. By the favor of God. I don't know if you've seen in the society these days, people that you don't expect them to even get married, they have lived a very bad life and they end up getting married. And those ones who supposedly have been living a very good life, they find it hard to settle down. And you're asking that God is unfair, you start saying all sorts. And you need to understand that being found comes by the favor of God. And if you will be found as a woman, then you need to seek the favor of God. So friends, I think I have to just stop here at this point in time. So I don't know if I have imparted you with instructions and directions on how to be found. But if you find this video valuable, I just do well to subscribe, also do well to share, also do well to like, and also comment. I want to say thank you to everybody that listened and watched. My name is Jonathan, and this is how I see it. Stay blessed.